Okay. So now we're doing Let's Talk episode 10. You know, I'm just realizing after closing out the last video that I didn't do the, well, thanks for watching, blah, blah, blah.
No, you just hung up on everybody.
I should go back and edit something into that.
Go do like Amber does, where she just puts up a little thing and then does a voiceover.
Yes.
Just steal Amber's end card that she puts up and do a little voiceover.
If I remember.
You won't. You were supposed to turn her into Shrek the other day and you didn't.
Yeah.
Rude.
We're doing the Let's Talk. Let's talk.
Les live.
Hello.
Wait. It's called I Can't Believe I'm Sharing This. The Truth and Traumatizing Memories as a Child.
See, I told you it's going to get you triggered.
Oh, we're looking for sympathy today.
Let's talk video. Let's get right into sweet and sour.
Oh, that's why I have this up. She's going to do a random comment picker. I'm going to do a random comment picker from our last video.
Okay, that's fun.
Boris W 8B said, "We love you." And I love you.
Hard hands.
Vinaligo says, Meloxicam, Mokib, is an NSAID, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, sort of like acetaminophen.
Oh. She definitely needed that on a prescription.
Yep.
Love you guys too. Planet Tivoli said, "You are the worst person in the world."
Accurate. All right, let's see what the next one is. Vizox says, "Wow, crazy storm, guys. Look at my fat neck."
That was good. That was good.
That was good. That was really good. Okay. Oh?
No what?
Yes, there we go.
I think that's a bit drastic. Positivity always wins said, "The food journal is so smart. I'm rooting for your health journey, Amberlynn."
Let's see.
The food journal is so smart.
The food journal would be smart if it actually was used for anything. Sarbamba says she's getting A1C done to see if she qualifies for Ozempic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she doesn't care about her health.
Oh, I didn't even grab a thumbnail from the last.
Jeez, babe, you're slacking.
You gotta go back. It's like, seems like it'd be a great thumbnail if she wasn't recording on a potato for some reason.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate that.
Why is her quality so shit?
Because she's shit.
And yes, positivity always wins. Delani2025 said, "Positive thoughts."
Wait.
Definitely appreciate that. And yes, positive is smart. I'm rooting for your health journey,
That was the person who was in our chat the other week.
I've never seen that name before.
Yeah.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. And yes, positivity always wins. Delani2025 said, "Positive thoughts can help you stay on track. Keep them."
Oh, weird. Positivity, huh?
Amber really likes to talk about positivity.
She really likes these comments patting her ass, too. Samurai Boba Fett says, "You guys have to roar."
Momentum going with the positivity. I thought that was so crazy that these two comments were back to back. It was like the universe was telling me, "Amberlynn, you have supporters out there. You have positivity. Keep up the affirmations." Thank you so much, Delani. Cracked iPod Screen 2007 said, "She's stoned." She's not.
She probably was.
You're probably stoned.
Yeah, you said it was vape day.
It's vape days on Friday.
You said it was your vape day.
Yeah? Was it Friday?
Belly injections are only good done by somebody else, means she can't inject herself. Like she'd feel anything. The 5-inch thick blubber.
Who was it?
It was
Misdemeanor? That's a cool name.
Misdemeanor.
That's
a
cool name.
great name.
I like it.
Guys, now it is time for Sippin' Community.
Sippin' Community. Lion and
Why did
Lion.
you quit therapy again? I didn't. So why
Okay,
Sure.
girl.
are you worried about worms and the ice you love from Chick-fil-A? You know it's made with sink water. My anxiety does not pick and choose where it wants to anxiety.
Shut up. No, you do pick and choose where you wants to anxiety. Because you think whatever you think is cute and quirky. You think, I really like the ice from Chick-fil-A is cute and quirky. And you think, oh my God, the water is dirty from my sink is also cute and quirky. It's none of it's real, Amber. You're not anxietying anything.
I think that's my thumbnail.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Anxiety. When will we hear the scale speak again? So
Never.
no matter which way I weigh myself, like people
You're
don't.
not allowed to talk to her only friend ever again, haters.
Oh, I want to hear this. Hold on.
When will we hear the scale speak again? So no matter which way I weigh myself, like people don't believe it. We hear the scale speak again. So no matter which way I.
What are you doing? Oh, you're trying to get that thumbnail?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you trying to hear in there?
I saw it. I synced it.
That's pretty good.
So I'm picking it.
I weigh myself, like people don't believe it. So I figured, why put in the effort to film?
Yeah, the effort of this is
To
the
lay
effort.
my phone on the counter.
This is the effort. Why do that?
Why put my phone on the counter? That's so much effort.
Guys, you guys have to realize.
On that if no one believes it. You recognize Bieber's addiction, but not yours. I definitely do. Girl, what about that filter for the 5 gallon of water? You don't do anything right. So I think you're referring to the fact that I bought a Brita filter and I now have a Walla water bottle. So I have a hernia, and people with hernias should not lift up to 15 pounds, even though I do it. But the 5 gallon water
She said doo-doo.
is 41.
Amber, we knew you weren't going to carry the 5 gallon water to your apartment. Why did you buy the thing?
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
First
You're
off,
an idiot sandwich.
nobody thought you were going to do that, and second off, you don't have a hernia.
She
would
probably does.
It would be more impacted by the 600 pounds you're carrying around on your frame than you moving a water bottle on a cart.
Yeah.
Pounds. I did not want to hurt myself. Like I
If
genuinely
she
looked at
really
myself trying
wanted
to
a
lift
water
that.
bottle,
I
she
figured,
could
why
get it
not just
delivered.
use sink water and have a Brita filter? Why didn't you show your Chipotle in your What I Ate Today video? So if you go back and watch my vlog, you hear me say I just ordered Chipotle. I'm actually about to film a What I Ate Today video. And then the next day, I literally said, oh, I did not film the What I Ate Today video. I decided to film it today. All right, you guys, now it is
Because she overate.
time for the interview.
So this is going to be a majority of this.
Hi, Amberlynn. I'm wondering if you would ever go to church with Mama Lynn again. It seems like she has really benefited from that community, and do you think you could also benefit from it? I also just want to say that you're my favorite YouTuber, and I really love your videos.
Yeah, didn't she go to church when she first got there and had a crush on some church girl?
Yeah, and she loved it.
Why did you not go back, Amby?
I think we all know why.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. And if my mom was going to church and she invited me, of course I would go. But no, I don't think I would benefit from it in the way that you'd probably think. I like going to like support my mom. And yeah, it is very empowering to go to the church that actually my mom goes to sometimes. It's actually like the biggest, kind of most fascinating church I've ever seen in my life.
She went to a mega church.
Yeah, it's one of those big churches.
One of those things where the huckster makes you put your hands in the air.
Mm-hmm.
But I am agnostic, and I'm more than likely going to stay that way.
Hi, Amberlynn. I've been a fan of you forever. I've been watching you for years now. And I remember when you had an era where you used to play Fortnite and game a lot. And I was just curious if you would ever start a stream on Twitch or even during your members' lives when you would be Fortnite Lynn or Gamer Lynn.
Oh my God, if Amber tried to game stream on Twitch,
That would be... I would live for it.
that would be fantastic. She could get her chest butt out like all the other girls do.
Yeah. Amberanth. She could be Amberanth.
Totally watch. Love you. Bye.
Oh, I've actually thought about it. So I would never go to Twitch. Never really been a Twitch girly. I think I've been to twitch.com maybe once in my life. So if I ever was to do something like that, it would definitely be in my members live. And you guys, speaking of video games, I'm so excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. You have no idea.
Hello.
I have never heard her talk about Grand Theft Auto before.
No, me neither.
I hate when she does this.
Frog face? Yeah. She puts her chin up because if she puts her chin down, you see the rolls.
Yeah.
Amber, I'm a long-time viewer, and I'm so happy I got the chance to ask you anything. I'm sorry for any mess-ups, I'm nervous. So my question is, if you or somebody else was about to write a book about your life, what would be the first and the last line?
I was hungry, and I'm not hungry anymore.
So that's it. I love you lots. Bye.
Bye. Wow. I actually don't know the first line, but I'm telling you, I tried to start a whole like book about my life.
Oh my god.
Of course she did. Of course.
Of course.
She's probably got a whole journal filled up with stupid chapters of made up stories from things she saw on TV pretending that happened to her.
Yeah.
This was a long time ago. And I started writing it. I did one chapter and I was just bawling. Like the pain, it was just too much for me.
God.
So I
She's so dramatic.
Actually started it with one of my earliest memories ever, which was super traumatic for me. And this isn't talking bad about my mom.
Oh,
Okay.
fucking
Oh,
boy.
it's shit on Mama Linde. Yay.
I hope somebody sends this to her mom.
I don't know what she's going to say, but I hate when she shits on her mom.
I hope somebody. I don't believe 90% of the stuff she says about her mom.
I don't either.
I genuinely hope someone sends this to her mom and it's like, look at what she says about her.
Yeah.
It's my story too. I just know a lot of people think that like I'm talking badly about my mom when I'm just like sharing my story, like from when I was a child.
You are making stuff up and claiming it's yours to make your mom look.
Yep.
That's definitely not the case at all. But it was about a time when I was
If your mother really treated you as badly, half as bad as you portray her to, you would not have a relationship with her now.
No. No, she would not.
literally like 4 years old, and I remember this like crisp as ever. I went to
That's weird that she compared her memory to Swiss cheese
Yeah.
because of her bippity.
Yeah, her bippity makes her not remember anything, but crisp storytelling. Here we go.
like this random back alley in some random car, and I was in the back seat in the middle. My mom came in on the side.
You did not know it was a back alley. You were 4 years old. You had no idea what the surroundings around you were.
And some random guy, never heard of him before, never seen.
You
I wanna
were
hear this
4
story
years
before.
old. This could have been a friend of your mother for 20 fucking years. You were 4 years old, Amber. You don't know details of things from when you were 4. I'm sorry, but you don't.
We need to hear. I need. Let's not interrupt.
I went to like this random back alley in some random car, and I was in the back seat in the middle. My mom came in on this side, and some random guy, never heard of him before, never seen him before. He came in through the other side on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
I thought we were
Never heard of him before, never seen him.
Wait. No, the other one's better.
No.
I don't know what you're doing.
Seen him before.
Oh, okay.
He came in through the other side on this side, and my mom was like, close your eyes, and then like she covered my eyes.
Okay, so you didn't see anything. And what happened?
But like I did not close my eyes, and I could still see like down here, and it was my first ever like drug deal. I was like 4 years old. I saw it right in front of me.
And this is traumatic. This is your most traumatizing memory. The first thing you can remember in life. And when you wrote it down, you started bawling. Are you fucking serious, Amber? You saw your mother and a man do something with their hands. You were 4 years old. Jesus Christ.
It's
Some strange man. You don't know who this could have been her mom's friend. This could have been her mom's ex-boyfriend. This could have been her uncle that she didn't remember meeting before. This could have been anybody. They could have been handing each other a cigarette. She has no fucking idea. She has no idea.
She is just making shit up because who goes into the back seat of their own car from outside of the car to do a drug deal in front of their toddler?
I mean, if there were people in the front seat, maybe.
So
But
two people were outside of the car, and they both got in the car next to the kid to do. No.
She was 4 years old. She would have. She didn't know she was in a
She
back
has no
alley.
frame of reference.
She was
nothing.
like, we were in some scary back alley. She has no clue.
There was steam coming out of the manhole.
Like this was all. It's playing as a movie in her head of something that maybe she does remember her mom covering her eyes in a car.
It was weird.
She doesn't know what happened.
Trombone jazz music playing in the background. There's some gumshoe detective walking around. She's making it sound like the outside of Noir Bar.
Even if this happened, even if it did,
It didn't.
this is not some traumatizing experience.
This didn't happen. She's just making shit up to make her mom look bad. That's all it is.
This is not traumatizing, Amber. It's not.
Mom got too much attention. Now she has to
Did
look bad.
did mom give the guy a blowjob in your lap? Then no, you weren't traumatized, okay? The fuck?
It was weird. It was sketch. It was scary. But that was like
What
my
was
first
scary
ever
about it? You didn't know what
introduction
was
to
happening.
like the drug world.
Hey girl. So
Wait, I thought
What was scary about it? You didn't know what was happening.
I thought
your mother was there with you.
I thought your dad ran a meth McDonald's.
No, this was the first time she'd ever knew it. And at 4 years old, she knew it was drugs.
Did she say she ate ground meth when she was 4 and 16?
She's such a fucking liar.
My friend Karen and I and my sister Ilsa have been watching you for years, like actual years. So hopefully I get picked.
Yeah, sure.
You did.
I know in this last video that you posted, you said that you were thinking of not posting what I ate today and weighing videos
Is this
anymore.
sped up?
On, I believe it was episode 10. But is there like a specific video that you love to record?
Whatever she can eat the most in.
I don't know. I just feel like
No,
you really
it's
enjoy
whatever she thinks she can get the most sympathy for.
Yeah.
making those videos. And I honestly think you shouldn't really care about what the haters say, you know?
Right.
And you should just post them, girl. Bye, love you.
Oh, love you. I actually do love filming any sort of video. A weigh-in or what I ate today. A
No,
vlog.
you
Let's
don't.
talk.
No, you hate filming videos. You love trying to get sympathy and trying to make your mom look stupid or throw her under the bus. You love filming those.
Yeah.
You love my mentals. I'm just so sad. Guys, I've been crying. I'm going to cry some more. You love those. Those are your favorite kind.
Talk, Q&A, like...
I've been crying. I need to cry more.
It doesn't matter what type of video it is. I genuinely love it. And it's easier said than done. Like,
Genuinely
trying to
hate
ignore
doing
the
YouTube.
haters. It's just like certain topics are just like, they shouldn't be touched. They shouldn't be messed with. I feel like people are just way too judgmental.
You shouldn't mess with my lies.
So
Don't question my ridiculous stories.
So it's okay for you to do it,
Yes, that's fine.
but if people do it to you,
That's it. Unacceptable.
unacceptable conditions.
Unacceptable.
And it's like, I get it. Everyone has an opinion, but it's like, it doesn't make your opinion right. It doesn't make your opinion okay, especially when they're like harsh and
All
downright
opinions are
degrading.
okay.
And it's just hard for me. Like, I'm taking
Yeah, just stop it. It doesn't make your opinion right. There is not a single opinion that you should not be allowed to have.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how disgusting somebody else finds it or not. That is your opinion.
Yep.
medicine for my mental health. Like, my mental health has been so bad, genuinely. And I can't just take medicine and expect that to be like the only thing that I have to change. I have to continue the therapy. I
Everybody
have
should
to
walk on eggshells
lock
around
out the
Amber.
war. I use war as like a metaphor for just like the chaos, the toxicity,
The mentality that everybody else needs to walk on eggshells around you.
Yep. Don't tell her your opinions. That might offend her. Don't question any of her wildly ridiculous stories. Just believe everything she says because her mental health.
the bad things in my life. And I need to just like keep things that serve my mental health to be better. Is that even the right grammar? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Out with the bad, in with the good
Amberlynn.
is what I'm trying to say.
Hey Amber, I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
So do you think that your mom's addiction may be a genetic disposition to your eating? Like possibly if addiction runs in the family, and
Could
that
be.
why you have
Maybe.
a food addiction as well. Like your mom had a drug addiction, and I know some of it is trauma based, so it might be separate. And my second question is, why do you...
Before we get to the second question, just to answer the first one, yes, I have an addictive personality, and I know
It's
that
my mom's fault.
It is. That's what she's saying. It is her mom's fault.
Did you guys know my mom's really shitty? And she did so many terrible things. I was so traumatized the one time that she told me to close my eyes in the car.
2 out of my 3 brothers do as well. We all have an addiction, and mine happens to be food.
Do you feel that the financial reasons for not going inpatient isn't worth saving your life or possibly saving your life?
No, the financial reasons don't exist. She just wants to not spend money.
Mm-hmm.
You've utilized all your resources, basically.
So I definitely think it's worth it. I just genuinely don't have the money. It's like almost $250,000, and I don't have that.
It's not. We looked it up on stream. It was like 12 grand.
$250,000. Not even close, Amber.
Queen, how's Twinkie doing?
She's really good. Thank you for asking. All right, you guys, now it is time for tea or tail.
Oh, cool. That's wonderful.
Amberlynn never checked up on her lungs years ago. That is not
Nope.
true. October 30th,
You didn't. It just didn't happen.
2022. CT scan results. Here we go. Okay, you guys. So, good news. I was thanking my doctor
So 3 years ago,
Uh-huh.
for just listening to me through everything. Good news. The nodule isn't there. They think that I really did just have like pneumonia because I did take 2 different types of antibiotics at the exact same time. And so there it is. I definitely got it checked. had multiple CT scans, and that was the last one I got because they told me
You don't fit.
it's not there anymore. But
You know, and again, she says she had multiple CT scans for the lungs. She claimed she had multiple CT scans. She does her CT scans regularly to check up for her cancer every 6 months, just like the doctor says. But just a couple weeks ago, when she wanted to get imaginary blood clots checked in her legs, she said she was really nervous because she didn't know if she could fit in a CT machine.
Weird.
But if she does it regularly, she gets CT scans done regularly. Why would she not know if she could fit in a machine or not?
This is a good one, too.
I don't understand, Amber. I understand.
yikes. And when they did my lung CT scan and my heart CT scan, they did see it, like, 'cause it's in the results, but they didn't mention it to me. So I just don't think it's something that they're worried about. I don't know. Amberlynn's mom
right, like
lies
your
for her.
D-dimer.
So I don't know why
Yeah. So it either isn't there or it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
anyone would think that. And my mom sometimes will watch, I don't know, see it, like, 'cause it's in the results, but they didn't mention it to me. So I just don't think it's something that they're worried about. I don't know. Amberlynn's mom lies for her. So I don't know why anyone would think that. And
When
my
does
mom,
Amberlynn's mom ever answer any questions?
When she said somebody was hitting on her in public or something like that.
That story was believable. Some people said there's the fat chick from TikTok when they were in a restaurant. That's completely believable.
Yeah.
mom sometimes will watch my videos and like scroll down to the comments, and she also saw other people saying that. I told my mom to stay out of the comments because they can be kind of harsh, because I don't want my mom to feel hurt. I don't want her to read bad things about herself.
I don't want my mom to feel hurt.
Except
hey,
when
you know my mom? She's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you know all the shitty things she's done to me? Check this out.
You want to hear this other traumatizing story of this awful thing my mother did?
It breaks my heart. But we actually have had a conversation about this. And the very thing that my mom told me, like literally quoting her, "Why would I lie for you? I'm in recovery." And to me,
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
What?
Amber's just got to
Did you
remind us
know
that her mom's
that your
drug
mom's an
addict.
addict?
Yeah, she has to remind us that her mom's an addict.
Do you know that your mom's an addict, Amber?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't mentioned it.
Maybe you guys have forgotten. My mom is an addict.
This whole video, it has been 1/3 of her just shitting on her mom.
Mm-hmm. And if it's not my mom, the junkie piece of shit mom, it's, hey mom, here's this thing. My mom's never heard of this. My mom had no idea about this thing because my mom's a fucking idiot. It's one or the other.
it's such like a simple sentence, but it's like, it's deeper than that. My mom's recovery
It is
is
not.
I'm surprised she didn't say, my mom doesn't even know how to work YouTube because she's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
isn't just about drugs. It's not just about alcohol. It's about everything. It has like transformed her whole life. She makes sure to be a good person, and a good person wouldn't lie on
that
YouTube
makes it easier for you to use and manipulate her now?
for their daughter, especially over stupid shit. Insult me all you want, but like don't insult my mom, please.
Oh,
Amberlynn
God,
is a
okay.
hoarder.
As
Okay.
only I'm allowed to insult my mom.
Yeah.
So the definition of a hoarder is someone who literally has like actual trouble and difficulty getting rid of possessions, no matter what type of value it holds.
No, Amber's not
and
a
it
hoarder.
makes it to
Amber's a junk collector.
Yeah.
where they have so many possessions that the clutter literally makes day-to-day life difficult. Not me. Not even remotely
I'm
close.
also a junk collector.
I know.
First of all, hate clutter. I do love a pillow on my couch. Don't come for me for that. But you guys, I'm getting rid of stuff.
What is this?
She was feeling her pillow mountain right
The
there.
shoulder. She's been doing the shoulder thing all video.
Constantly. Like as I sit here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes of stuff that my mom is gonna actually come get. Anything that I get rid of, my mom loves to keep, and it's just like so cute. She's like, it's my daughter.
I give my mom my leftover junk.
Yeah, I give my mom my 6X clothes that are too small for me, and I'm like, oh, my mom could totally wear this, even though she wears like a 2X. Maybe she could make.
But like I literally
curtain
get rid
out
of my
it.
stuff. I don't know. It's just so many people love to throw around the word hoarder when that's literally not even remotely close to who I am. All right, you guys, it is time for bad choices.
Ugh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you ever fooled around with someone on your parents' bed? Not on my parents' bed, no. Would you rather have sex with one of your parents' best friends than smell like a bag of urine for a month? What is this question? I would rather smell like a bag of urine for a month and just not leave my house. How about that? Have you ever told someone you love
You
them just to
already
have
do that.
Wait, didn't she have a huge crush on her dad's friend?
Yeah.
sex with them? No, but I've had that happen to me. Have you ever tried to...
What?
How about that? Have you ever told someone you love them just to have sex with them? No, but I've had that happen to me.
Yeah, okay, Amber. Okay.
Look how smug she is.
Everybody wants to bang Amber. They have to lie and say that they love her to get in her pants.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever tried to finger your own butt? No, absolutely not. For $1 million.
What did that say?
Have you ever tried to finger your own ass?
Have you ever tried to sink corner your own ass? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Roach that randomly appears inside your mouth once a day for the rest of your life? Nope. 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 That just made me.
That was stupid.
That was stupid. This whole video was stupid, but I think this.
That's your thumbnail.
I think this is my thumbnail.
That's your thumbnail.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's fantastic.
Got him.
All right, now we have to go through thumbnail quest on the old video.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do it together.
Oh, fun.
All right, we're just going to click a random spot and hope for the best. No, we're not. We're
Make her
gonna
do
find
something interesting. Yes, scroll it around. Oh. No.
I noticed that keeping a food journal last week, it was to keep a food journal and to take my medication. And I did both of those things.
There we go.
And Sarah's super proud of herself for writing stuff down and taking her pills. She succeeded.
Yep.
She's a successful girl.
That was quick. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, that was a mess.
I'm ambered out for at least 4 days.
Yeah, it'll take her about that long to give us some more stuff to look at.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. All the things I didn't say in the last video.
Oh, yeah, you got to fix that, too.
I'm probably not going to do that.
Yeah, I knew it.
Leave a comment, leave a like, all that stuff, and we'll see you Sunday at 7:30 EST. We have Chantel to catch up on.
Oh, my God. Yes, we do. All right. Love you
Later.
the most. Goodbye.
And knock my monitor over.
Yeah, I'm knocking my mic over.